My phone pinged at 3 a.m., the screen's glow slicing through the dark like a knife. The message from my sister, Claire, read B-Day Bash at your place this Saturday, perfect venue. I blinked. My new house's keys still warm in my hand from the move-in 2 days ago. Claire, my older sister by 3 years, had always been the queen of audacity. But this, throwing her 30th birthday party at my house without asking. My stomach churned, half with rage, half with the sinking realization that this was classic Claire Charming, entitled, and utterly oblivious to boundaries. I bought this house, a sleek, modern two-story with a sprawling backyard and a view of the valley after years of scraping by, working double shifts as a nurse, and saving every dime. It was my sanctuary, my proof that I, Emma, the quiet sister, could build something of my own. Claire's, on the other hand, had breezed through life on charisma and connections. Her influencer career funded by brand deals and a knack for making everyone adore her. Everyone except me, sometimes. I didn't respond to her text. Instead, I lay awake, replaying our childhood. Claire, the golden child, always got the bigger slice of cake, the louder applause, the first pick of everything. I was the shadow, the one who cleaned up her messes, literal and metaphorical. Like the time she borrowed my college fund for a life-changing trip to Bali, promising to pay it back. Spoiler, she didn't. Mom and Dad just shrugged, saying, "That's Claire." Now, at 27, I'd finally carved out my own space, and she was claiming it like it was hers. By morning, my inbox was flooded. Claire had sent invites to 50 people, complete with photos of my house from the real estate listing, captioned epic venue for my big 3-0 friends, texted me, confused but excited, assuming I was co-hosting. My best friend, Mia, called, her voice sharp. "Emma, is this for real? She's turning your house into Coachella without asking?" I laughed bitterly, my fingers hovering over Claire's number. Confrontation wasn't my style. I hated conflict, but this was my line in the sand. I called her, "Claire, what the hell, you can't just use my house for your party." Her voice was all honey and innocence. "Oh, chill, your place is perfect. That backyard, the open plan kitchen, it's made for parties. I'm doing you a favor, breaking it in. Besides, you're invited. Obviously." She laughed, like I was being dramatic. "Claire, I didn't agree to this. I just moved in. The place isn't even fully unpacked. Come on, it's my 30th. Don't be selfish. I'll handle everything: catering, decor, music. You just show up and have fun." She hung up before I could argue. Selfish. The word stung, burrowing into old wounds. Growing up. Claire always framed my objections as pettiness. If I wanted my space, my things, my life, I was the selfish one. I stared at the boxes cluttering my living room, the walls still bare, and felt my resolve harden. This wasn't just about a party. It was about Claire assuming she could take whatever she wanted, and me letting her. I spent the next 2 days wrestling with what to do. Part of me wanted to cancel the whole thing, lock the gates, and tell her to find a bar like a normal person. But another part, the part that still craved her approval, that remembered her rare moments of kindness, like when she'd sneak me ice cream after Mom's lectures, hesitated. Maybe I could let it slide, play the good sister, avoid the drama. Mia, ever the voice of reason, wasn't having it. "Emma, she's steamrolling you. If you don't stand up now, she'll do this forever." Friday night, I made my decision. I wasn't going to cancel Claire's party, not because I couldn't, but because I'd show her I could take control on my terms. I texted her, "Fine, party's on, but we're doing it my way." She replied with a string of heart emojis, oblivious to the storm brewing. Saturday morning, I woke early. My house still a maze of boxes, but undeniably stunning. The backyard, with its stone patio and fairy lights I'd strung up, looked like a Pinterest board come to life. I could see why Claire wanted it, but this was my space, and if she was going to use it, I'd make sure it reflected me, not her Instagram aesthetic. Claire arrived at noon, trailed by a team of caterers, a DJ, and a truckload of decorations, gold balloons, a photo booth, even a custom cocktail bar. She was in her element, directing everyone like a movie star, her blonde hair bouncing as she gushed about vibes. I stood on the porch, arms crossed, watching her turn my home into her stage. Um, isn't this amazing, she called, waving me over. I forced a smile, my plans simmering. As guests arrived, the house filled with laughter, music, and clinking glasses. Claire's friends, models, influencers, and a few local celebrities swarmed the backyard, snapping selfies against my view. I mingled, playing the gracious host, but every compliment on Claire's vision felt like a jab. My neighbor, Mr. Jenkins, a gruff retiree who'd already complained about noise, poked his head over the fence, scowling. "This your idea?" "Emma," I shook my head. All Claire. By 8 p.m., the party was in full swing. Claire, in a glittering dress, held court by the bar, regaling everyone with stories of her latest brand deal. I slipped inside, my heart pounding. It was time. I'd spent the afternoon setting up my own addition to the party, a slideshow, projected onto the living room's massive blank wall, visible through the glass doors to the backyard. It wasn't just photos of the house. It was a timeline of me. The music dipped as I hit play. The first slide showed a grainy photo of 10-year-old me, scrubbing dishes while Claire danced in the background. The caption, "When I learned to clean up her messes." The crowd murmured, confused. Next, a shot of my college acceptance letter, with a post-it note from Claire promising to repay the Bali loan. She didn't. Laughter. Uneasy now. Then a photo of me signing the papers for this house. Alone. Triumphant. My dream. Not hers. Claire's face froze as she saw the screen. The final slide was her text to me. "Blown up B-Day bash at your place, perfect venue under it." My words. "This is my home. Respect it or leave." The backyard went silent, all eyes on Claire. She laughed, high and brittle, trying to play it off. "Wow. Dramatic much. It's just a party." "Just a party," I stepped forward, voice steady despite the adrenaline. "This is my home. Claire, I worked for it. You don't get to claim it because it's perfect. You don't get to claim me." The crowd shifted, some nodding, others whispering. Claire's best friend, Sophie, piped up. "Come on. Emma, she meant well. It's her birthday." But Mia, standing nearby, cut in. "No. Sophie, it's about respect. Emma's not Claire's prop." Claire's eyes glistened, but not with tears, anger. "You're embarrassing me, Emma, in front of everyone. How could you?" "How could I shot back. "You invited 50 people to my house without asking. You've been taking from me my whole life, and I'm done." The air crackled. For the first time, Claire didn't have a comeback. She grabbed her purse, stormed through the house, and slammed the front door. Half her friends followed, murmuring apologies. The other half stayed, the mood shifting to something quieter, more real. Mia hugged me. "You did it." The party continued, but it was different now. My house, my rules. Guests complimented the slideshow, shared their own stories of being overshadowed, and toasted to new beginnings. Mr. Jenkins even cracked a smile when I brought him a plate of food as a peace offering. Later, as I cleaned up, I found a note from Claire on the kitchen counter. "You win, Em. I'm sorry." I didn't know if she meant it, but it didn't matter. I'd reclaimed my space, my voice. For the first time, I felt like the main character in my own story, not a supporting role in hers. This isn't just about a party gone wrong, it's about boundaries, family, and the courage to stand up for what's yours. What do you think? Was Emma right to call out Claire publicly, or should she have handled it privately? Where do you draw the line between family loyalty and personal respect? Share your thoughts. Let's talk about justice entitlement, and what it means to claim your space.